Hello to all the beautiful souls out there, and welcome back to Color Me Truth Tarot. Today I have a new Timeless Tarot Pick a Card, and we're going to be looking at your life's theme. As always, these are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We have 3 piles in front of us today. This is pile 1 with citrine. This is pile 2 with lapis lazuli. And this is pile 3 with blue calcite. So again, pile 1 with citrine, pile 2 with lapis lazuli, and pile 3 with blue calcite. Please take this time to take a deep breath, slow down, tap into your intuition, and just quietly ask yourself out loud or in your mind, what is my major life theme? What is the underlying message of my life? What is it trying to express? And go with the crystal you feel most drawn to. I'm going to start with pile 1 right over here, and timestamps are posted below. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose pile 1 with citrine. Let's see the major theme of your life. Okay, so we have solitude, mental conflict. I felt that in my toes. Wow. We have the universe, shadow, harmony, action, caring connections, the moon in reverse, Hierophant in reverse, and the 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay, what is the major theme of your life? There's this feeling of, especially with this action card, the harmony, caring connections, and even the 4 of Wands and shadow, there's this overarching message of like duality, yin yang, balance. I feel like your major theme is really coming into balance, understanding what is balance, what does it mean to be balanced, how do I find equilibrium, how can I accurately express this yin yang, how do I find this harmony, and how do I express it? You've had to spend, I feel like this has given you a lot of, this is something you've thought about a lot in your life, is this balance with this mental conflict card. It's something that kind of always pops up. I feel like it is a repeated thought, or it's like repeated thinking that you go through. Maybe even your life experiences, it's always about you trying to find more balance in life, or trying to juggle 2 things. I just feel like in your life especially, it's about how can I find the balance? What does balance look like? How can I best express harmony? How can I best express equilibrium? And with the solitude card, I feel like you have gone inward a lot, and maybe you've had to be on your own to figure this out and to work through these questions that come up in terms of finding your center, finding again this balance, this equilibrium. I'm also hearing in my mind teaching people to be more whole. like you're going through this so that you can teach others, especially with this universe card, how to operate on a more whole and complete level within oneself, how to perfectly express the feminine and masculine, the yin and the yang, so that they are acting in harmony, not one in front of the other or not one lagging behind, but to be perfectly balanced, perfectly in harmony. And it's so interesting because here we have 6, and then we have 1 and 7, which if you take 7 and minus 1, you get 6. And it's almost like you're trying to go from this where the energies are off balance because, you know, the white horse is in front of the black horse, and you're trying to bring it into this harmony, into this place where they meet at the middle, where there is an equality, an equal give and take, a balance. It's very, very interesting. There's also something here about maybe some of you guys work as relationship counselors, or you help people in their relationships. It's something about how you have this understanding of how to attract relationships, or how to attract love, how to attract healthy, balanced, good partnerships. Almost like you have an inside view of how energy works and how to use that to your benefit, to attract a partner to you. With the Hierophant card in reverse, like you're bringing this new information. What was working in the past doesn't work anymore. We can't operate from one energy anymore. There has to be a synergy, a coming together, a fuse of both sides. And I feel, especially with this Hierophant card, this is just telling me like you're not operating out of the traditional outdated views anymore, or the outdated ideas. You're really bringing something new and fresh. And this is why you've probably been in solitude over these questions, thinking to yourself, pondering how to be maybe the best version of yourself, how to really create more balance into your life, how to be your most optimal. And through that solitude, through this, what the mental conflict card is representing, through these thoughts, through this time of self-reflection, deep self-reflection, contemplation, you really open yourself up to receive higher knowledge from the higher realms, from spirit, from the divine, from God, whatever you most resonate with. That gives you this insight in how to help people come into greater harmony within themselves, how to come into greater harmony within relationships. Because we also have the Shadow card here. Yeah, everything with this pile 1, there's definitely this the theme is really balancing out energies, balancing this light dark, balancing the yin yang, balancing the masculine feminine within yourself, and then using that to balance the external, because as within, so without. With the Four of Wands, this isn't easy work to go into yourself like this. It's like it's not easy work. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of introspection, a lot of work, because you have to figure out all these different logistics and when is it when am I doing too much or too little? When am I acting too much out of one energy or one mentality or one state versus another? It feels very much like a juggling act, like especially with this Four of Wands, I feel like sometimes it's like you feel off kilter, like not being able to find that perfect middle. We have the moon in reverse though, but I really do feel that there will be clarity on this if it's not clear already, because I do feel that this may be for some of you guys your like career path. Like this is something you may be interested in or go into, is really teaching people about this, really working with energy and teaching people, maybe going into like some type of relationship counseling to help others. But you're definitely like channeling some type of an energy that is new, that's going to replace this outdated way we look at how to balance ourselves and become really complete in ourselves. And you're giving that to the collective, to people at large. And I feel, especially with this moon card, you've had to go deep within yourself and even face your own illusions, your own darkness, your own fears. Because to truly become complete within ourselves and find that harmony, we have to confront our shadow. We have to confront the darkness. We have to confront the pain, the trauma, the wounds, so that we can bring it up to the light. We can bring it up to the surface for healing, for recognition, so that it is within our awareness. So that when we do get triggered by things, it's not that we're just triggered and lashing out, but we can say, okay, this is something I'm being triggered by. I am aware of that, and I can choose to not let it control me. And I can have control in this moment to just let it go, be aware of what it is, and accept that and move on. You guys have a great mind with this mental conflict card, a great mind. At times you can be a bit of an overthinker, but you have a great mind and a beautiful connection, a deep connection to spirit. A very deep connection. They may talk to you guys through synchronicities a lot, or you just may have synchronistic situations happen to you where you see something repeatedly throughout the day or hear something repeatedly. And there's also something about partnerships, because this whole role is about two, like 222. You may see 222 a lot, 22 a lot. You guys may be life paths 2 or life path 11. And I just feel like really your life theme is about finding the balance, this duality, really understanding it and integrating it on both an internal level, and then being able to express that and have that experience on an external level with a partner, with your loved ones, your family, your friends, with any type of relationship. So that's what I'm getting for your major theme. I hope it resonated with you guys, and it's really beautiful work that you are doing and that you are going to be sharing with the world, and really just impacting the world in this way. It's something that I think we need, is to learn how to integrate our shadow and our light better, integrate our masculine and feminine energies better, and just become more complete, whole versions of ourselves, so that we can have more fulfilling, healthy, and easy relationships with others, more loving relationships with others. Because when we are whole and complete within ourselves, we can experience that in our reality. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated, and I'm going to move on to pile 2. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose lapis lazuli for pile 2 for your life theme. Let's see what it is. Okay, we have accelerated motion, temptation, memories of love, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, journey, all tied up in reverse, the 6 of Wands, the Lovers, 8 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Okay, something about maybe being ungrounded is coming through. I'm getting a message with these 3 cards actually, like maybe is there somebody out here who's a bit confused on their career or their life path or where they want to go? You know, especially like their financial situation. I'm getting like career, somebody who may be feeling lost in terms of career or stuck in terms of the career, not knowing where to go, especially with the pentacle, all these pentacle energy in reverse. With the journey card, the message that's coming through, especially as it's sitting next to this 6th chakra card, I feel like you're on a really unique journey. And at a certain level, you know that. And even though it's difficult because everyone else seems to be moving very quickly in life or achieving things very quickly in life, you do have a path in front of you and there is a plan for you, and you just need to trust that. If you would like answers though, I am getting the feeling that all you need to do is just go into yourself and ask and sit there and really gauge the feelings that come up, maybe the images that pop up in your mind. Because I don't think, it's like from your guides, I'm almost getting the message that you're not as lost as you think you are. You're not as stuck as you think you are. It's almost like they're telling you, like we've been giving you hints of what your purpose is or what your career is or how you will bring abundance in, but maybe you just aren't accepting it or you haven't been really open to the message. But I feel like from their end, they've been really trying to give you signs. Okay, that might have just been a message for someone specific. What is the life theme, Spirit, for pile 2? What is the life theme for pile 2? I keep being drawn to this memories of love card. I can't help but feel like you guys have had, whether it's painful, you know, experiences in love, or almost like dissatisfaction in love. There's that type of feeling. And almost as if someone is looking on their relationship experiences, and you're just kind of looking on your relationship experiences with dissatisfaction. And I don't want to say hopelessness because that's not what it feels like, but just kind of like dissatisfied and, you know, not feeling as, I don't know if the word is pumped up or excitable as you used to in regards to relationships, especially romantic relationships. Okay, what I'm feeling with the 6 of Wands and the Lovers is like, there's a message coming through of like finding the love within yourself. Okay, yeah, finding the love within yourself. Because with this card in reverse all tied up, I almost feel like there's this, you almost have an incorrect perception of yourself. And this, again, this could be something you guys have already worked through, but if you're currently in this energy, it's like there was almost this incorrect perception of yourself where you think you're tied up and you're looking at yourself from a very limited perspective, but as this is in reverse, Spirit is really telling me that you're actually not tied up at all. You have the potential and the ability to really create the life of your dreams and to really live the life of your dreams. And I don't feel this is the first time you've been told that. I think you guys have great potential to really manifest success, abundance, and all the things that you want in life. Like you have a lot of potential to manifest it to the point where it's almost like destined for you. And I feel like, especially with this Lovers, the way I'm interpreting this is like you've kind of always looked to others, or maybe compared yourself with others and gotten validation from that, or, you know, really put, it's like you got your validation from that and really saw yourself through the eyes of others or through others' achievements, and then brought that to your situation. Would be like, oh, well, they have all this stuff and they've achieved all this stuff, and, you know, they have this life, and like, what do I have? And be very self-sabotaging. And I feel like that's what's kind of kept you in these weird energies, or kept you in this really stagnant place with the Eight of Swords. But there will come a time, or if you've already worked through this, it's like you got to a place where you finally like released yourself from this. I'm reading this as like from this negative mentality, from this lie, from this, you know, real BS, and you kind of awoke with this 6th chakra card. It's like your intuition, you know, awakened, or you just got like a download, or just like a moment of enlightenment, a moment of understanding, and you're like, I deserve more. I should have more. This isn't what my life should be like. Yeah, your life is definitely about a journey of self-empowerment, especially self-confidence, self-esteem, self-love, but really self-empowerment, really getting to a place where you learn to break away from people's opinions, thoughts, their limitations on what you're able to do, you know, their ideas on your capabilities, what you can achieve, and all of that, and focusing on yourself, really coming into who you are, and just manifesting it, you know what I mean? Like recognizing your power, seeing yourself as this star, and manifesting your dream life, manifesting your heart's desires, your wishes, your dreams. And with this 8 on this card, I can't help but think of, you know, the infinity symbol of what you put out comes back in. And if you've been operating from a certain energy where it's like, you know, you're really low on yourself, or mean to yourself, and talk negatively to yourself, or, you know, you're just operating from a lower vibration, then that's what you're going to see. And again, there was like a moment of awakening that you had, or you will have, and it's just like, I don't deserve this life. I you know, this isn't what I should be experiencing. I deserve more than this. I'm worth more than this. And you begin to empower yourself. Maybe you've already done this, and this is just kind of confirmation of your journey thus far. And, you know, you're just going to be moving forward from there. Because we have this I guess it's like, yeah, we have this light here. And you can see this woman is like, from her journey from where she was back here, she's like walking towards the light. She's walking towards, you know, her, the way I'm interpreting it is like she's walking to her truth. She's walking in her truth. She's finally recognizing who she is, her power, what she's capable of. You know, getting out of the darkness and into the light. And it almost seems like she's dropping all of this old baggage and just leaving it there, and she's just moving forward with her little bag. It's like, I'm leaving all these other people's opinions behind, the world's ideas, and I'm just taking what I know, and I'm moving forward. Because I do feel for you guys, like, you're meant to be really abundant. You're meant to have a beautiful soulmate relationship. You're meant to have success, like all of this beautiful stuff. I even feel like for you guys, you have a lot of psychic abilities, or at least, yeah, like a lot of psychic abilities, or this really great connection to spirit. And again, these are all things that you may be experiencing right now, or that's coming in right now for you. And it's because you've released yourself from this self-sabotage, from this, because we literally have the same card here, all tied up, and the Eight of Swords. Both women are tied up in this, on these cards. You know, it's like, this is your past energy. These are, you know, this represents your past energy, and this is your future, or it could be your present right now, is the Six of Wands. It's coming into this triumphant victory. The realization that you are so, so worthy, and you deserve everything good. And you are a champion. Because like, this is not your true self. This is not your natural state of being. Your life is really one of transformation, and I feel like you're going to be a huge inspiration to a lot of people because of how much of a flip, how much of a 180 your life is going to become. Where you're going to be telling people, I've been in the opposite energy, and like, look at where I am now, in my abundance, in my happiness, in my joy. You're going to be a huge, I just feel like very inspiring to other people, but it's through experience. It's through your own experience of life. You know, your major life theme is self-transformation. Self-transformation. It's the journey of the self. And this is really beautiful. It's a hard journey for sure. It's not easy. And you've had to do a lot of this alone. But your future self is so proud of you. Like, my goodness, it's so proud of you. Because you went from the Eight of Swords to the Six of Wands. Like, look at this. The Eight of Swords to the Six of Wands. From fearful to fearless. From incapable to capable. Powerless to powerful. Like, you're fearless, you're powerful, you're capable. You know? From feeling stuck to moving forward. Having nobody support you, nobody on your side, to having all these people celebrate you and cheer you on. It's a beautiful change in energy. And we have 6 represented here on the Six of Wands card, and 6 here for the Lovers. We also have 6 again with the Memories of Love. So that may be a synchronicity for you guys. Interesting. But that's all I'm getting for your reading as your life theme. Is that you guys are on a journey of self, to transform yourself, transform your life, and really manifest the life of your dreams. It takes a lot of trust. It takes patience, right? It takes dedication. It takes commitment, perseverance. It takes trust. But you will get there. Because you guys are not afraid of hard work. You're not afraid of putting that effort in. You will get your riches in the end. You will get your success in the end. You will get your heart's desires in the end. And this dissatisfaction is going to be a feeling of the past. It's going to be a feeling of the past. I'm just hearing in my mind of somebody saying like, wow, look how far I've come. Look how far I've come. Okay, so that's all I'm getting for your pile for pile 2. It was a pleasure to read for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to move on to pile 3. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose blue calcite for pile 3. Let's see what your major life theme is for you guys. We have movement, choices, decisions, conflict and defeat, appreciation in reverse, woman holding a coin, goddess of the moon in reverse, the Tower, Page of Cups, and we have the Hanged Man upright. Okay, so pile 3, final pile. What is your major life theme? The underlying message your life is going to convey. I'm really hearing changes with this Tower card. Yeah, especially with this movement, choices, decisions, the Tower card, conflict and defeat. There's almost this up and down roller coaster energy I'm picking up on. Like moments where you're up and then you're down, up and down. Especially with this Page of Cups in reverse. It's like you could, I don't know if you guys can see like the water in the background. Like it's like rolling up and down, waving up and down, up and down. There's that feeling of that. I really feel that for you guys. It's almost like when you stop, that's when everything changes. That's when things start to happen for you. At least that's what I'm feeling. There's this message or this, like when you, there's just this feeling of when you kind of, I almost feel like let go and just surrender, especially with this Hanged Man here. When you kind of just surrender and just allow, that's when everything happens. Your life theme is almost about like surrendering and letting go, which I think is very hard for you because I feel like you guys are the type that, especially with this woman holding a coin, like you may be the type that likes to be in control, that likes to really have a grip on life, really have like everything planned out and know where you're going and know exactly what's going to happen and really be in charge and you know, just be very autonomous, very much behind the wheel, you know, sailing that ship. But it's like life is trying to teach you, or your theme is about releasing that and letting go. It's almost about self-acceptance, accepting where you are, accepting the situation. The more you accept, the more you let go, the more you kind of leave it to God, leave it to spirit, to the divine, you will find your way, or it'll all make sense for you. Because with this Goddess of the Moon in reverse, it's almost like you're very action oriented. You really take action. You know what I mean? Like you guys you very much operate on the three, you very much operate from your 3 lower chakras. Like you're very grounded, you're action oriented. You know, you operate well on earth in that terms of like going after what you want. But there's this sense of like with the Goddess of the Moon, like maybe listening to your intuition is hard, or if it's not hard, it's like a little challenging. Like for you, I almost feel like it's hard for you to sit still, or it's hard for you to accept things that are happening, or like something like divine timing is really irritating to you. Like you don't, it's just something that, you know, because again, I just feel like you're someone who really goes after what they want. You're really action oriented. Yeah, but overall, I'm just getting this feeling of this message of like, it's like I keep hearing like, you need to stay still, or there needs to be a stillness, a coming within. And I feel like life is going to force you to do that some way or somehow, especially with this conflict and defeat card. I feel like you have such a will to succeed and do all this stuff. And it's gotten you far in life, but excuse me. This will has gotten you far in life. But it's like, it's almost like the message I'm really hearing is like, you will get what you want through hard work, discipline, and your will. But it's so much easier if you trust spirit and allow spirit to do the heavy lifting. Okay? That's what I'm really getting with your pile. Because you can see on the conflict and defeat card, there are these images of, I don't know if you can see them right here. There's like images carved into the wall. And I'm almost reading them as light beings. They will do that heavy lifting. Like they will do the things that you can't. I feel like you overwork yourself and tire yourself when you're trying to do everything, right? But it's like, it takes such a toll on you, because the message is coming through is like, you're not meant, especially from your spirit team, it's like, you're not meant to do this on your own. Okay, no matter how capable you are, how strong you are, you're not meant to do this on your own. Like, we can help. We're here to support you. Call on us, lean on us. With the appreciation card reverse, it's like you're almost there's this energy of like almost not recognizing how much support you have, or not seeing it, or tapping into all the help that's there. Because maybe you're just so used to going it alone. Maybe you're so used to, being autonomous and really being, the one who's sailing the ship and making all the decisions. Maybe like you've had to do that because of certain situations in your life, because things have crashed if you didn't. But I just feel like your life, or life, is really teaching you, or is going to teach you, that you need help. You need to rely on others. You need other people's support. You need to be able to stand back and let the divine, let spirit, let God do what it needs to do. Let your ancestors help you and guide you. Let your spirit team be there for you. Because what's meant for you will always be meant for you, guys. What's meant for you will always be meant for you. It is yours. Okay, it is yours. And I really feel with this black cat here, it's like it's protected. But, and because it's protected, you can loosen your grip. You can take it easy. Like, a question just popped in my mind, like, when was the last time you took a vacation? When was the last time you kind of relaxed and did something for yourself? Right? It's almost like sometimes you gotta let it crash and burn and just let it be. And give the responsibility to someone else, something else. And, remember, you guys have your higher self. You have your spirit team. They're with you. They are supporting you. Call on them. They are always there. With the appreciation card in reverse too, I'm also picking up on that message I was saying earlier. Like, when was the last time you did something for yourself, to appreciate yourself, to care for yourself? The woman in this image, you can tell she appreciates herself, appreciates who she is, how she, appreciates who she is, and really takes care of herself, loves on herself, buys herself nice things. It's almost like a card of telling you to appreciate yourself and really take time for yourself and do things for yourself. And don't work yourself to death. Don't put all this pressure on yourself to achieve and do things. Like, you have an incredible will. You're very hardworking, but you need to be able to take it slow sometimes and relax and give and give some of your problems and troubles over to others, to other people in your life, and to spirit to deal with. But you guys